Hello everyone, nice to meet all of you. So in this series, this first section I'll be doing with Goddess Selene, and this actually will be a energy channeling, healing, empowerment, and activation for you. It will be a very special one that I decided to do with Source to help everyone move through their ascension, through their spiritual journey, wherever they are. And I feel that during these times that healing energy, higher vibrational energy, it's really much needed, and it will help everyone a lot in many different ways. So I know quite a number of people may have worked with different angels, like Archangel Michael is very popular one. And in this series, I'll be working with the Greek gods and goddesses. There may be other gods and goddesses that I'll be working with in other pantheons, but I'll be focusing on the Greek gods and goddesses for quite a majority of my channelings for now. So for this channeling that I'll be working with Goddess Selene, with Source and my spiritual family, with you guys, is really Source, and she was telling me it's needing a lot of help, all of you, about obstacles and fears that are blocking you to connect with your intuition, with your heart, with Source, and with really self-belief, self-faith. The big thing, so Goddess Selene is talking right now, and Source, is that when you are doing self-love work, self-love work is not really fully understood, and that is okay to that degree. But self-love includes having self-faith, self-belief in yourself as well, because essentially, if you are not confident of yourself, if you don't have faith in yourself, you really are not able to take actions to love yourself, be kind to yourself, be gentle to yourself. You will feel hindered and you'll feel blocked because of this. And that is one of a number of other obstacles in a number of you that may be watching this in the future, because I'm recording this and I'm seeing right now, she's saying that a lot of you have different obstacles that are blocking you with not just self-love, but to grow as a soul in many different ways, to grow, to help others. And how is that self-loving for yourself when you help others? For instance, some souls watching this in the future will have this question, and it is really big, because maybe right now you are not able to piece it up, but it's okay. So throughout the session right now, even as I am doing it with Goddess Selene, Source, and my spiritual family, you will all be energetically activated. So if you receive guidance throughout the day after you watch this video session with Source and your spiritual family, then it's most likely from this session. So this is the huge thing that she and Source is saying to touch upon and to shine a light for you all to be aware of. So when that happens, intuition, self-intuition, is connected very strongly with self-love. Although intuition is not really fully aware of, it's much hidden to a lot of people. So right now, a lot of people are going on their spiritual journey, and a lot of us are tapping to our intuition. And intuition isn't a very mystical area where you touch upon or you connect with like on and off basis, because it's actually part of you. And why Goddess Selene, she said, she was mentioning about self-love just now, because self-love, self-intuition or intuition is actually part of you. Intuition for each of us is very special. And so she's channeling right now. If some of you can feel an energy shift, it's her. So intuition is very different, and when you encounter intuition, we often would say connecting to us, to that deep knowing essence of us, to know, to feel, to see what source, what this higher being, this form, this creator is actually guiding us. It's not essentially only just us, because when that is happening, you can't actually access anything. And at that point of the spiritual path where you are, you already know that there is more to you. So there is divine source, there is a divine creator of light, of creation, of everything that exists. And intuition includes that, includes source, includes you. When you tune it to that essence of you, is not a part of you, intuition. That is divine intuition. And it is very important. It is not hidden, so I would encourage all of you to really be aware of this, be just consciously aware that intuition is not hidden in a way that you are not able to see it, feel it. Because when that is so, you will find pretty difficult to tap into intuition, to tap with source, to tap, including you doing self-love about this with source. So that is very important thing. That was Goddess Selene with source talking about that. So she said that was very important thing, just to share it with all of you about intuition, and be aware of, consciously very aware of. So what this channeling energy activation will help to work on importantly is really, it will help to cleanse, heal. I'm reading off what I wrote before I begin. And release layers of obstacles, of you having faith, courage, confidence in accessing your intuition, in working with source. So what she was mentioning about is a lot of hidden. So we would feel that intuition is hidden, but it isn't really hidden. And when we want to access intuition, it becomes a very fearful thing. We would feel, it's like beyond the veil. It's like in the shadows, and we would feel what we actually see beyond that. So that is pretty scary thing for actually a lot of you that's watching this, going to watch this. I see this happen when you, for example, a big thing that Source is sharing that a lot of you may not be fully aware is when you meditate, you already is accessing your intuition very strongly, more connectively, more in alignment. But a lot of you may not be aware of it, because that happens very subtly on an energetic level. And when we often, we meditate, in Indian traditions, you actually see what they use as a chakra, and they talk about energetic flow that happens. And in the ancient days, there are souls, there are people who incarnated here that are able to pick up subtle energetic flows, changes. That's why they are also able to explain it in very detailed way as well. So there are these people whom are able to do it and feel it too. And of course, when you have grown to a specific stage, things will change for you. So for this energetic shift that occurred, that I was talking about, it occurs as well. So when you go into meditation, there is this shift. You access your intuition, but many of you aren't really aware of this. So you are actually accessing that hidden part of you, and many of you will be having fears. I know that a lot of people, when you would also access your intuition, like your third eye for example, it will become a pretty scary experience. Although you may feel like you really feel guided and pulled to the source to see, to grow in this area, but you also would have the fear. So what source is enlightening upon is about this fear. There is this obstacle and fear that most of you have, and in this session it will help a lot in releasing layers of these obstacles and fears, so you may better align, connect, and really grow your intuition with source more, with the heart alignment much more better. And also following your intuition as well, so that is very important. So I will be doing this session right now, and I will guide you later on how to use the channeled energy that you will be receiving for your own. So this isn't much of a healing modality that you can use it on others, but you will be able to use it on yourself with source in your spiritual family. And I will guide you on how to best activate this, also with Goddess Selene, divine source as well in your spiritual family. So I will be sending it right now, and if you'd like to receive this, you can leave a comment saying yes below the video right now. So once you have left a comment, so just sit comfortably wherever you are, and I'll just connect with source in your spiritual family as well to send this, including Goddess Selene. She's very here with us, and she says hello, and I'll just send this. So if any of you, because I'm hearing in the future someone is saying, maybe something to focus on, you would like something to focus on, you can look at a picture I'll post up in my Instagram profile. I'll post up a picture of Goddess Selene, and that is actually her that will help you how you're going to use it later on. So give me a moment to send this right now. So Goddess Selene is creating a safe space with source in your spiritual family, and she hugs everyone dearly. She is very much a motherly goddess actually. I love working with her, and she would always be there, sharing her comfort, her grace in the dark for me. In the past it would always be scary for me, and she's a moon goddess, so she guided me in many ways, and she's telling all of you that for all of you as well, saying she will be guiding all of you in many ways, your family, relationships, fertility, freedom. She's hearing, she says freedom, but mainly she says freedom of heart. Freedom of heart. She's like, freedom of heart. And she says that that is not difficult. She's talking to you. The thing is, many of you, so many of the souls incarnate here, would want things to be a certain way. So when that happens, you get very weighed down. And that is not really easy, because when you feel so much of wanting, so much of things that you want, you can't make that judgment call, she says. She uses the judgment call because that's the word that you would feel like it's a judgment call you have to make. And she says, you know afterwards that is you. And she says, you just have to do what you are guided to do. That's really as simple as that. And how I, as Source, have put it to you is just as it is. It's really having that compassion, genuine compassion for yourself, to see that and realizing it kindly for yourself, to go for it and do it. Because no matter what anyone else says, you would not actually agree with it. That's that funny part. You're saying to as well to yourself many times. So how are you to get out of this situation? And Source is guiding you to it. So that is her guidance for you. You would know who you are, and I'm just channeling for you, for this particular person who's going to watch in the future. And for right now, she is actually pouring water all over you, all over the people whom have left a comment and saying that you joined. She has a very beautiful fountain place, and there is a healing spring water that it looks like a spring water, it looks like a fountain water. And she's just scooping the water using like a small vase and scooping over all of you from the head down, the water flowing, and then washing all of you with it, cleansing all of you with it under the moonlight, and in the moonlit night skies with a full moon shining in the sky. But the funny thing is that there isn't any moon. She say she says not because that she's a moon goddess, because moon goddess, she's a moon. She says not because of that, but it is the divine realms actually. And in the divine realms, she's pouring this very sacred magical waters all over you, all of you, and then placing a flower with each and every one of you. But each flower is different, and it will mean something to each and every one of you. Mainly it's where all of you are right now, but she says also in the future, because Source does very sacred things that is very deep, and will definitely help each and every one of you in the future. she's just giving a kiss to each and every one of you and a goodbye, and thank you all for joining. And she wants me to share is that I can feel that everyone loves her energy. It's a very gentle, motherly, cleansing energy. And she says that if anyone would need it in the future, again, you can just rewatch the video once again to receive, to help you. It would not be the same every time you watch this video session, so don't worry about it. Yeah, so the session has ended. I was sharing how I will be sharing just now how you can use and activate this energy. So how to activate this energy is actually imagining, visualizing Goddess Selene. So I will post up a picture in my Instagram profile after posting this video. So if anyone watches this video session in the future, you can just look back to my Instagram profile and check for the picture after this video session. So it will be one that she's wearing a moon crown. So moon crown that is a crescent shape at the top, and she has that crown, and visualizing her face, and asking Source and your divine spiritual family to help you with it as well when you are activating her energy. I mean this energy. And when that is done, so just visualize. So like how you visualize an apple, it's the same. So just visualize it, and it will just be activated and it will just happen. So you just have to do that, and yeah, just relax and let it flow. So you ask divine source and your divine spiritual family to help to activate and everything for your highest good. So all of this, and it will be done. So that's all for the session. Yeah, I'll be posting her picture definitely after this. So thank you all for joining. I will be doing a few times of the channeling with you guys, with different source gods and goddess to help all of you as well. So stay tuned for all of these, and catch you all later. So thank you. Bye bye.